Yo, yo, yo! I think we're live.
Well, you're not live on the IG.
On the IG? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I think we're live. Well, you're not live on the IG. On the IG. Tap it in. I'm gonna invite Honey with the Honey. Boom. Tap it in. I'm gonna invite Honey with the Honey. Did you get it?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my friends.
Word. We
That's
got
so
the multi-stream. What's happening, Roll Gang? Sorry we're so late.
Yeah, we're about 5 minutes late, but it's because of technical difficulties.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Look what I'm doing.
Just tell me what you need.
Perfect. Welcome on in to another episode of the Weekday Waking Day.
Buzz.
We got the Honey with the Honey here. The Honey Bear herself.
The Honey Bear.
The sweetest. Jodeci, what's happening this morning, honey?
Oh man, this morning we started off the day with a nice cup of warm spring water with a low pH balance at 7.7. And we added some lemon, some fresh ginger, honey's honey, some cayenne pepper, a cucumber, and just went to town. So we're feeling energized, refreshed, and
clean energy.
Clean energy. That's what it's about. Clean energy.
I love that. That sounds like such an orienting start to this beautiful Thursday morning.
It is really important to start your day with what you're putting in your body. So every day between 4 and 6 a.m., I get up and start meditating and getting into my crystal sound bowl, stretching, doing some womb care wellness right now. I just experienced a miscarriage, and it was really emotionally different, right? But I'm here as a testimony for people, and as a testimony just for people to keep shining their light and changing their ways and looking at holistic ways. And there's always an opportunity for us to grow. There's always an opportunity for us to improve on the actions that we had the moment before. So just keeping that into perspective and starting out the day balanced. I know when I start out the day and I don't have, an opportunity to just get up slowly, I'm rushed and we're rushing, and that really tends to start your day off a little wonky. It can. So in order for me to really feel the best, I know what works for me, and I'm only here to share some of the tactics that I use in a holistic method, because I was on Celexa, I was on Trazodone, I was on just a whole bunch of other stuff.
Bunch of stuff.
I don't even know their names anymore because I'm just like cannabis and plants and healing. So the earth elements are really what we need.
Well, like whatever you're doing is clearly working. You showed up here at 7:30 in the morning looking like a whole ass snack. Like
a honey snack?
A honey snack. I don't even know how you did that. I'm like in my pajamas with my bed head, and like you're just super motivated. I need to take notes from you, honey.
I'm very motivated because, we are in this industry and we're moving commerce forward with the Chamber of Cannabis. We're creating inclusive spaces. I know my business, Jade, loves to create inclusive spaces and just really touch on opportunities for us to unite and just be motivated to elevate into our highest selves. Whatever that means for you, but I just want to challenge everyone to look in the mirror and do that work. There's no excuses.
That's the biggest battle right there with the man in the mirror, because you got your back, and really only your back. You and I are dedicated to serving others too. Yes. But that's because we have ourselves like we know what we need first.
Yes.
And we check all the boxes for ourselves so that we could check a couple extra boxes as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because how are you going to win if you ain't right within, right, Lauren? Lauren Hill says that, but seriously,
how are you going to win if you ain't right within?
I used to tell some of my mentees, I would say, look, you know you have a whole bunch of laundry to do. How are you going to keep piling somebody else's laundry and you don't got no clothes to wear? And you're trying to do their laundry first. That don't make sense.
That's a good point. That's honestly a really good point. That's the idea, though. Like, just get up, get motivated, get into it. We're almost through with this week, but we got to finish this push strong. This Canon News Thursday, we're going to start it off nice and right. We're going to record this Wake and Bake, and I'm sure the whole Roll Gang's going to have a nice, productive day. Absolutely. Yeah. Productivity. Yeah, I'm super excited. But thank you guys all for tuning in to this episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. Shout out to everybody tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. You guys are the shit. And of course, our mainstay, Instagram. Love you guys so much. We got the multi-stream with the honey here. Got the honey spoon in the business. Bye. We're making it happen. We're about to roll some pot and talk some news. What do you think, honey? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm super excited. Especially to roll. I love rolling. Oh, I haven't smoked this morning, so no, neither have I. It's time. It is time. Buzz, you guys. It is indeed time for the Wake and Bake. Is this Jack Frost we're smoking? This is. We like sativas around here. Nice in the morning. Gotta have a little bit of that terpenoline. Gotta have a little bit of that. Little terpenoline, a little coffee. Get nice and set for the day. Nice and set. Oh, I'm so excited to smoke with you and talk about the chamber and about this national cannabis news. We got a couple good little stories to cover here, huh? Well, yeah, we really do. And you said the chamber, so that leads me right into the next segment where the Chamber of Cannabis is having 2 monumental meetings on Thursday, March 10th, starting at 6 p.m. And we encourage you all to come out and join us. We are going to be with guest speaker, who's an honorable guest speaker, future Senator Gary Chambers Jr. The GOAT, right? His campaign ad went viral for sparking a massive blunt, a honey blunt, really. Y'all don't know it, but he's going to be smoking on those honey blunts when he comes. Oh, yeah. Bye. Oh, but we do know it, though. We do know it. Everyone knows Honey's leaf is the best leaf in the game. We're going to be it's going to be a night of fun. So from 6 to 8, we're going to hear sounds by Aslan Soul. Get out! Oh my gosh, yeah. If you haven't checked out Aslan Soul, they are incredible. They do reggae. I feel at home. I feel cultured. I feel rooted when an Aslan Soul comes around. That's amazing. So they'll be there. I didn't even know that. We'll have our regular scheduled meeting. We'll hear from Gary Chambers Jr., and then we're also going to have some really good food. Baked potato bars. I love Let's go! Baked potatoes! Baked potato bars! Let's get baked and eat some baked potatoes. I call my dogs potatoes because they just lay there on you and just fall like a potato. You're baking. Mm-hmm. You're baking yourself and they just lay on you like some baked potatoes. And I'm a potato too. Yeah, I'm not a potato. No? What are you? You're the honey. Probably. I'm probably just the honey because I just spread everywhere, I think. Oh, yeah. Spread sweetness all around. Yo, I am so excited for this Gary Chambers meeting. It's kind of fateful. Chambers at the chamber.
Chambers at the Chambers. It's like smoke chambers.
Yeah, it really is. In a spark? On a spark?
Yeah, I actually have been really loving my toker poker.
Oh, yeah.
And I just, because I sometimes pack too tight or roll too tight.
You can stick it
but
through.
But this one's actually really good, so it doesn't
flow.
need it.
Yeah,
but yeah, airflow.
Perfect. Oh, yeah.
I just want to encourage everyone too, while we're really quick, just to roll your own, right? Roll your own. Because you wouldn't share a drink with somebody, so why are you sharing your joint with somebody?
Yeah, roll your own. Roll a little nice doobie for yourself. Spark that baby up.
And come out with us on March 10th to the Chamber of Cannabis meeting. Following the meeting, we are going to be joining on the fundraiser for Gary Chambers Jr. So we're trying to fundraise, or not trying, we are fundraising for Gary Chambers Jr.
Isn't that kind of like the centrifuge?
We're attending his fundraiser.
Oh, gotcha.
We are promoting his fundraiser. We're definitely going to be supporting and attending. You guys can most definitely learn more about his campaign, about federal cannabis legislation, and you have an opportunity to become a donor and get professional photos with him, right? It's going to be really cool. I think I just
it's really going to be legendary.
I encourage everyone to come out, for sure. They're two separate events, one from 6 to 8 and the other one from 8 to 10.
So what's the 6 to 8 is the more formal meeting, the like kind of chamber setup.
Yeah, exactly.
And then 8 to 10 will be more like the party situation.
Yep, it's a fundraiser sesh, so consumption will be allowed.
Fuck yeah, consumption. Oh, I'm going to bring another one of them Cannagars.
Our president, Tina Ullman, is really great. She actually helped me understand why it's so important for our community to know who Gary Chambers Jr. is. He's a individual that can really help us change the Safe Banking Act. And these are the types of politicians that we want to see in office. So just being able to come out and engage and just learn from what's going on in the industry at a federal level, that's really an opportunity that you don't want to miss. It's truly, again, it's monumental.
We're going to live to see the activation of cannabis in this country. And this man is going to be a big part of it. I truly believe that you and I are going to be a big part of it too.
Yeah,
sure. This is just part of the wave. We have to connect with him. We have to formulate these bonds and create this tight-knit cannabis community so we can prove we deserve to be legitimized.
Yeah, absolutely. And just so that way we can, push forward the community in the way that we want to see it move forward. It's the regulations and the legislation that, has so many pieces to it. Just because one bill has changed or been put in place doesn't mean, it's say all. There's other bills that are affected that we also have to go in and, really be cognizant of.
It's a domino effect.
It's a domino effect.
You have to think so detailed. That's why it's such a chess mindset that people are going to have when it comes to this new legislation. And honestly, everybody's curious about when cannabis is going to be descheduled.
Descheduled. We want it descheduled. If it's rescheduled, pharma is going to take it. It's going to become big pharma. And really, we want to protect that plant.
With everything we have. And we will. Like, the thing about it is, it's so trendy to fight oppression right now. We are finally, as human beings, fighting oppression. For color, for religion, for all the types of differences that you can have as a person. But for people that make the personal decision to consume cannabis and be oppressed for it, the fact that there is still hundreds of people that are in jail for consuming the same plant we're consuming right now. Like, someone was doing what we're doing right now, walking down the road, and got picked up for it. And that's oppression. That is. And it's the next flow. Gary Chambers trying to make a change. Chamber of Cannabis.
Did you say every 37 seconds somebody is arrested for cannabis?
No.
Is that what his ad said? What he had to say was really deep.
He said that.
Yes.
Oh, damn. That's insane.
Awful. It is. Awful.
I'm 3 of them. Happened 3 times. Yeah.
There's so many people that have been impacted. Really quickly, the Chamber of Cannabis. One more plug. When I met the Chamber, I was unlicensed as a driver because of a cannabis DUI. I joined the Chamber. Like months later, they heard my story and they were like, "What?
We need to do something about this." Yeah.
And so, honestly, they elevated me. They empowered me. I am now, fast forward, just working with them. I was able to testify in front of legislation, all these cool things, right? So shout out to the Chamber for that. But they gave me so much encouragement to go forth and retain my license again. So I am a licensed driver and I have a whip.
Fuck yeah!
3 years later. It took me 3 years to beat this DUI.
One rung at a time. I watched a lot of it. Your resiliency is just
our VP had a cannabis DUI.
Really?
Our vice president of the Chamber of Cannabis had a cannabis DUI.
It could happen to anybody.
This is why I respect her so much. She understood, she was able to handle her situation, and I can't tell the details. I'll let her say it. But one thing that resonates with me and Danny B is she says, I understand my privilege as a white woman, so I want to put myself in a place where I can help others that don't have that privilege. And I was moved.
That is huge.
That's huge. Our leadership, oh my gosh, at the Chamber, wow, phenomenal.
Next level.
It is next level. Our president also has been impacted by cannabis DUIs and laws. So. Maybe not a DUI, but cannabis laws, excuse me.
Yeah.
So I'll let her tell her own story too, because I can't speak to it. But, there's so many individuals that have been impacted, so it's now is the time. But we have to make the change. We have to be the change that we want to see. We have to elect these officials into office. We have to help push them forward. We're spending thousands of dollars on Balenciaga, but why can't we spend thousands of dollars for our people?
Yeah.
And supporting a campaign that will allow us the freedom.
Yep.
We're so stuck to that materialistic stuff. If we just put our money where our mouth is, we'll get fed much better.
Yeah.
That's when we'll get fed.
Well, it's going to happen. It's literally just a matter of time at this point. We're demonizing a plant that clearly isn't doing any harm, and you can feel the wave. We're on it. It's so trendy. It's really hard to believe that people are still getting arrested for this, but it's just reality. And obviously people are making changes. There are lots of positive and negative repercussions that are coming about because of the new legislation and regulations to cannabis. And I wanted to touch on just a couple things nationally that happened this week. That was pretty big news.
Oh, I'm excited to hear. What is it?
So the first thing, I wanted to start with the bad news first.
Wait, hold on. Can we do something funny?
Sure.
I'm going to do something real quick. Say, hey, honey, what's the buzz?
Hey, honey, what's the buzz?
Oh, wait, no, I think I have to say that to you. Because you're saying the new segment.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Hey, honey, what's the buzz?
Hold on, honey. Let me give you that buzz. So in Oregon, there is a specific brand of vape that is paying $200 per customer due to a class action lawsuit.
We gotta be better about what we're putting on our shelves.
Yeah.
Come on, industry.
It's pretty savage.
Spill the tea.
People are putting random stuff in your cartridge, and you're heating it with a coil and inhaling it in your lungs.
And are they licensed?
They must be licensed, but even with a license, you can't be sure about what's in it unless you see it.
But that's what I mean. We need to keep the integrity of the plant.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be organic. We got to start with rosin presses.
Ooh, have you tried the ice hash?
The ice hash from Camp.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
They're killing it. Solventless is the way. But in Oregon, they're giving away $200 bills because of what they've been putting into that stuff.
Wow.
So just trust your product. Go get trustworthy product. Flour's great. But just be skeptical is all we're saying, because you never really know what's going into it. And so in Vermont,
What's happening in Vermont?
24 Vermont towns are now allowing adult use cannabis. So I mean that's pretty big. I don't understand how it's differing town to town, really.
I don't understand the town to town thing.
Towns in Vermont are doing it like Vegas, I go.
Okay.
Whatever. But it's definitely move in the right direction.
It's a start.
We appreciated Vermont, but how about just give it your state? Just give it to
the state.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we don't need to be harassing Vermont stoners anymore. They should just be allowed.
So it's just I don't know.
Yeah. And then lastly, the NCAA, the Collegiate Athletic Association that governs the rules and regulations for college football, basketball, and other sports, they lowered both penalties for marijuana use, and they increased the threshold for THC needed in tests to require suspension.
That's interesting.
So they lowered the suspension amount, and they uppered the amount that would need to be in your bloodstream for you to be punished. And that's
a start.
Yeah, that's awesome. A huge start. Because, I mean, athletes got to recover.
Yeah.
And our plant helps us recover.
Our plant is magic.
We just got to let people be themselves and treat their bodies the way they need to. Thank you to the NCAA, one of the most uptight organizations in our country. They're finally giving some credit where it's due. A little bit. 1 inch, but we'll take it a mile. And
we are going to take it a mile.
Yeah. I mean, this is the wave.
Cloud 9.
I'm so pumped to be on this wave with you, Jodeci. Yo, shout out Jodeci coming through. You guys have got to pop over to her website, jadesbusiness.org. I mean, the lifestyle that she is able to promote is just so organic and it has so many benefits without the horrifying side effects of the system. And I don't really want to be too specific or anything, but just head over, learn the way that because clearly she's doing it right. I mean, look at her. At 8 o'clock in the morning, she's got the motivation, the positivity, the look, the energy. It's all there. And you guys I need to take notes. You guys should too, Roll Gang. jadesbusiness.org. And yeah, we're just so hyped to have you here.
Let's go! Don't forget, March 10th, 2 of the most monumental meetings in history in Las Vegas. We're
hang out with us.
The Chamber of Cannabis meeting Gary Chambers Jr. all the way from Louisiana. This is going to be our future senator, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, it's going to be the squad there. You come visit Gary. You come visit the Prosesher. You come visit the honey with the honey. I mean, you guys just come through. We got the whole squad be rolling through on March 10th. You guys too.
Yeah, check us out at thechamberofcannabis.org, and our Instagram is @chamberofcannabis.
Damn straight.
Buzz.
Thanks for rolling through, honey. Thank you guys, Roll Gang, for popping in. Appreciate you guys.